Standing on the edge of the world tonight, watching how the horizon needs the light. The city is a carpet of 1,000 stars, a million people behind invisible bars. But I am free, I am light, I am clear, living at the shadow of the ground and I feel the air is thin, but this soul is so strong. Finding the place where I finally belong. With the horizon light, putting it up and night, leaving the gravity and worry far behind. A straight path to the future, a straight path to the goal. The story of glory that is yet to be told. On the horizon where the dreams take flight, shining like a diamond in the middle of the night. No ceilings above, just the infinite frequency of a selfless love. Everything is possible, everything is wide. With all of the courage that I carry horizon line. See a light higher than before, never looking down. Skyline Solitude.
I left the noise in the street below, searching for a frequency I needed to know. Down there it's crowded, down there it's gray, but up here the shadows are faded away. I'm breathing the light, I'm drinking the air, leaving the weight of every heavy care. The fog is a blanket, beautiful light, but I'm standing tall in a velvet sky. I'm above the fog, I'm above the pain, cutting through the static, cutting through the strain. My vision is sharp, my spirit is free. Finally becoming who I'm meant to be. Above, far where the sun never sets, making it through. I'm learning Skyline Solitude. Steam rising up to the morning sky, watching the world as it's passing me by. The coffee is bitter, the moment is sweet. The city is waking up under my feet. No more hurry, no more rush, just the sacred beauty of the rooftop hush. I'm counting the blessings, I'm counting the graces, finding my rhythm in this elevated place. It's a rooftop coffee, a remedy for soul, helping all the broken parts to feel a little hope. A simple comfort, a simple design, ensuring the future is gonna be mine. Rooftop coffee, watching it dawn. Welcome the beauty of a day being born. It's the warmth in my hands, it's the light in my eyes. A beautiful moment above all the lies. Everything is peaceful, everything is new. A message of hope coming straight through to you. Rooftop coffee, take a sip, start the day right. Elevate your soul. Rooftop coffee, take a sip, start the day right.
In the jungle, concrete heartbeat. In the jungle, concrete heartbeat. Looking down from the edge of the sky, watching the people in the cars go by. It's a maze of silver, a forest of stone, the most beautiful world I've ever known. They call it a jungle, they call it a fight, but I see the flowers of the neon light. We're building our lives on the solid ground. In the middle of the rush, the peace is found. It's a concrete jungle, but the spirit is free. Everything I am and everything I'll be. Finding the green in the middle of the gray, making the most of a brand new day. In the concrete jungle, we're rising tall above the shadows and the city walls. It's a rhythm of iron, a soul of gold, a story of courage that is yet to be told. Yet to be told. Feel the vibration, feel the flow. Everywhere we look, everywhere we go.
watching over. The city is sleeping, but the giants are awake. Standing so still for everyone's sake. Silver towers reaching for the moon, singing a quiet and a holy tune. Up here the wind is the only sound, 1,000 miles above the ground. I'm leaning my head against the cold, clear glass, watching the stars and the memories breeze past. Silent skyscrapers, guardians of light, keeping our secrets in the middle of the night. Penthouse of peace, a sanctuary high, touching the velvet of the London sky. Among the silent skyscrapers, I find my soul, finally feeling beautiful and whole. Feeling whole. No more noise, no more heavy strife, just the infinite beauty of a brand new life. Floating in the clouds, we're sailing in the air, leaving the weight of every care. Higher, quieter, the dream is safe. The heart is still, a quiet power and a quiet will. Among the silent skyscrapers, I find my soul, finally feeling beautiful and whole. No more noise, no more heavy strife, just the infinite view of a brand new life. Silent skyscrapers, looking down. Good night city, good night world. I'm not looking down, I'm only looking up, drinking the courage from a golden cup. The air is getting thinner, but the heart is getting strong. This is the place where I finally belong. I left the average, I left the slow, following the path that I needed to know. Every floor is a victory, every step is a prize. I can see the future with my own two eyes. It's the altitude of soul, the elevation of mind, leaving the limits and the shadows behind. I'm reaching for the peak, I'm reaching for the sun. The journey to the top has already begun. so clear when you're standing this high. No more excuses and no more lies. I see the possibilities, I see the light. Everything is beautiful, everything is right.
I'm lying on the roof, my eyes on the blue, watching the giants, the white passing through, passing through. They don't have a map, they don't have a plan, moving far above the world of man. They carry the rain, they carry the light, changing their shapes in the middle of the night. I'm learning to be like the clouds in the sky, letting the heavy things just pass me by. I'm a cloud watcher, a dreamer of peace, finding the moment of total release. No more holding on, no more heavy grip, letting the worries in the shadows slip. Up with the clouds where the world is so still, following the wind and a beautiful wind. It's a journey of light, a journey of air, leaving the weight of every heavy care. Heavy care. The sky is a mirror, the sky is a friend, a story of beauty that has no end. The golden at sunset, the silver at dawn, a promise of grace for the day being born. Day being born. I see my own dreams in the mist and the spray,
At the end, where the noise dies. I'm standing on the line where the air meets the stone, the quietest place that I've ever known. Down there is the hunger, down there is the rush, but up here is the glory in the midnight hush. I can see the machines, I can hear the hum, but I'm waiting for the version of me to become. One step back from the void, one step into the light, defining my soul in the middle of the night. It's the edge of the city, the edge of the mind, leaving the gravity and sorrow behind. I'm looking at the world from a different point of view, finding the version of me that is true, that is true, that is true. At the edge of the city, I'm finally free, above of confusion and the stormy sea. It's a sanctuary high, a temple of peace, finding the moment of a total release. Total release, total release. The lights are a river, the lights are a dream, but I am the source, not the part of the stream. The stream. The wind is a whisper, the wind is a key, opening the doors to the person I'll be, I'll be. I don't need the noise, I don't need a crowd. My silence is heavy, my silence is loud. Silence is loud. Watching the taxis like beetles of gold, protecting the secrets that I haven't told. I'm safe on the rooftop, I'm safe in the sky, with 1,000 miles of a beautiful wife. And I'm still higher ground, Skyline Solitude.
Hands is a ribbon of liquid gold tonight, reflecting show in the big band light. From the eye to the bridge, it's the farthest stars, healing the wounds and the old world scars. Like embers and rain, the beauty of London is washing the pain. I'm the wisdom of age and the fire of you. I hear the distant bells of the St. Paul's Tower, counting the magic of the midnight hour. The clocks are like islands of shadow and green, the most honest city that I've ever seen. We're building the future on stones of the past, a courage of spirit that is finally gonna last. Keep the lights burning, keep the basil clear, the heart of the Lord in this crowded house near.
One floor at a time. I started at the bottom, where the shadows are thick, trying to find a rhythm, trying to make it stick, make it stick. The stairs were heavy and the air was cold, but I was hungry for a story that was yet to be told. I looked at the towers, I looked at the glass, watching the years and the opportunities pass. Now I'm rising like a signal, I'm rising like a flame, right in my future, forgetting my name. It's a vertical dream, a ladder of light, reaching for the stars in the middle of the night. No more looking down, no more looking back. I'm a bullet of hope on a vertical track. Vertical dreams taking me to the top. And once I start moving, I'm never gonna stop. Never stop. Above the doubt, above the fear, the vision of the P is becoming so clear. It's the frequency of growth, the rhythm of the brave, the only kind of life that I'm trying to I see the city shrinking as I reach for the blue, finding the version of me that is true, that is true. The higher I go, the more I can see the infinite potential of the spirit in me, spirit in me. Don't be afraid of the heart or the wind. It's just a place where the glory begins. One honest breath, one vertical stride, with all of the power I carry inside. Vertical dream. Keep running, keep running, keep running.
place where the spirit is finally free. Now I'm standing on the rooftop, I'm standing on the gold, in a sanctuary high that the world can't hold. The air is so quiet, the air is so sweet. I found a higher ground under my feet. It's a penthouse of peace, a tower of grace, a gentle hiding spot in this lonely place. I'm breathing in the silence, I'm breathing in the light above every storm. In the middle of the night, I found the higher ground, I found my home. No more wandering, no more need to roam. The view is beautiful, the view is clear, leaving the shadows of my deepest fear. It's a frequency of safety, a rhythm of rest. Finally feeling that I've passed the test. Higher, safe now. Higher, safe now. Higher, safe now. The world is a river, the world is a race. But I'm staying steady in this this space. I found the high ground, I found my home. I know no more wonder, no need to roam. The view is beautiful, the view is clear, leaving the shadows of my deepest fear. Higher ground, my sanctuary. Higher ground, peace at last. Higher ground, peace at last. Solitude, Skyline Solitude.
Out in the pool, breaking away. You can't keep me down, you can't make me stay. I'm breaking the chains of the yesterday. The gravity of doubt was a heavy, heavy weight, but I'm finally opening the golden gate. The world wants me heavy, the world wants me slow, but I got a fire that they'll never know. I'm shedding the ego, I'm shedding the pride, becoming the light that I carry inside. I'm defying the laws, I'm defying the pull, finally feeling beautiful and full. The higher I go, the lighter I feel, breaking the logic of the heavy and real. No more gravity, I'm learning to fly. Floating like a comet through the velvet sky. Velvet sky. Velvet sky. Breaking the silence, breaking the spell. The story of the rising is the one that I tell. It's the power of lightness, the rhythm of free, the ultimate version of the spirit in me. I look at the ground and I don't feel the fear. The message of the mission is becoming so clear. We were born for the stars, we were born for the high, not for the shadows of a long dead night. The high life inside of mine. Oh, 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 inside of mine. I don't need the marble, I don't need the gold. I got a sanctuary that the world can't hold. It's a penthouse of silence, sweet of the soul, where the broken pieces are finally whole. I'm looking at the city through a glass of peace, finding the moment of a total release. Every light is a memory, every street is alive, in a life that I'm making completely mine. It's the penthouse of spirit, the elevation of grace, finding the beauty in this elevated place. No more shadows in the hallway, no more noise in the air, just the honest vibration of a heart that is there. In the penthouse of my heart, I'm finally home. Above the confusion, no more need to roam. It's a loose soul of spirit, an elegance of soul, taking the narrative and taking back control, taking back control. The walls are made of kindness, the floor is made of truth, built on the wisdom and the fire of my youth. I'm hosting the silence, I'm welcoming the light, a private celebration in the middle of the night. Everything is balanced, everything is clear. I've invited the future, not to banish the fear. One glass of gratitude, one moment of rest, finally feeling that I've given my best. And I'll stay my high quality life, high quality soul, state of mind, high quality life, so I've been seeing in you so much to see. I can see the bridges, I can see the pipes, a million beautiful lights in a million stars. It's an infinite view, a horizon of gold, a book of possibilities about to unfold. I don't see the limits, I don't see the walls. Ooh. I'm only here the future as the loud it calls. The world is a map when the map is a wall. With all of the potential I carry inside. Every line is a choice, every road is a chance. A beautiful invitation to the ultimate depths. So I'm expanding my vision, I'm expanding my heart, ready for a brand new beautiful start. Infinite view, looking into the deep. A promise of glory.
whispering to the wind, I'm talking to the stars, beyond the limitations in the invisible bar. Skyline prayer for the ones I love, sending out a signal to the heavens above. Heavens above. I'm asking for courage, I'm asking for grace, to find my own rhythm in this lonely place. The city is listening, the city is still, accepting the power of a quiet will. It's not a religion, it's just a connection, a moment of honesty and deep reflection. Skyline prayers floating in the air, a message of hope for the world to share. Skyline prayers, rising in the night, shining like a beacon of internal light. A dialogue with silence, a dance with the dark, finding the logic and finding the spark. It's a frequency of peace, a rhythm of soul, finally feeling beautiful and whole. I pray for the tired, I pray for the brave, for every single dream that is trying to save. May the lights of the city be a comfort and friend to the journey of spirit that has no end. The wind takes the words and the wind takes the fear. The message of the mission is becoming so clear. We are never alone in the velvet blue. When the skyline prayers are coming from you. Skyline prayers, I'm listening. Skyline prayers, skyline prayers. I'm built of iron, I'm built of stone, but I've got a spirit they've never known. My feet are heavy on the rooftop floor, but my heart is reaching for something more. Between the concrete and the silver clouds, I'm finding my voice above the crowds. One part reality, one part desire, walking the line, walking the wire. Concrete and clouds, the story of man, building a life with a beautiful plan. Beautiful plan. Holding the earth, chasing the sky, living the truth, leaving the lie. Concrete and clouds, the balance I find, a solid heart and an open mind. Tough as the city, soft as the rain, finding the pleasure, losing the pain. Concrete and clouds. Soul in the light, the
don't see the drama. I don't see the drama. I don't see the drama. Whoa. I don't see the drama. I don't see the fight. I'm looking at the world from a different height. The slow conversations, the petty nitty-gritty, are far below the frequency that I really need. I've ever been in my thinking, I've ever been in my soul. Taking back the memory, taking back control. The air is done, the signal is strong. This is the clarity for which I long. It's an elevated mind, the spirit and fight, shining like the beacon in the middle of the night. No more distractions, no more fake light. Everything is beautiful, everything is light. I got an elevated mind, look how I go. Above the confusion, everywhere I go, everywhere I go. It's the wisdom of the rooftop, the power of the peak, finding the answers that I used to see. Elevated mind, and higher, see the big picture. Skyline Solitude.
I remember the valley, I remember the dark, but I kept on moving, following the spark. Follow the spark. Now I'm standing on the summit, I'm standing on the gold, enjoying the story that is finally told. It wasn't a race, it wasn't for fame, it was about the fire behind my own name. My own name. I see the journey, I see the scars, but look how they're shining under the stars. On the top of the world where the air is so sweet, a beautiful victory under my feet. I'm breathing in the glory, I'm breathing in the peace, finding the moment of total release. Standing on the top of the world tonight, everything is golden, everything is bright. I made it through the shadows, I made it through the rain, and I do it all over, I do it again. Top of the world, I'm here, finally. Top of the world, with you. Top of the world.
Just a moment more before I go. One last cigarette, one last deep breath, facing the life and facing the dead. On a midnight balcony, I'm sharing the air with every hidden hope and every silent prayer. The city is a witness, the city is a friend to a conversation that will never end. I'm telling my secrets to the dark and the glass, watching the ghosts of the rooftop house. It's a midnight balcony, a private domain, washing my spirit in the memory of rain. No more pretenses, no more fake skin, finally letting the honesty in. On a midnight balcony, I find my truth, a dialogue between the wisdom and the youth. It's the frequency of soul, rhythm of home, above the confusion. No more need to roam, no more need to roam, no more need to roam. Midnight balcony, one last look. Skyline Solitude.
Going down, but staying high. The elevator's moving, the floors are going by, but I'm keeping the frequency of the open sky. Open sky. From the penthouse to the pavement, from the stars to the street, I'm carrying the rhythm in the shuffle of my feet. I've seen the horizon, I've seen the goal, and I'm taking the story that I've yet to be told. The doors are opening, the air is so real, but I'm holding on to the way that I feel. The descent is a beginning, a miracle of blue. Everything is ancient and everything is new. I'm stepping on the sidewalk, I'm stepping into light.